Just start off this episode super mad at me.
Why?
Just do it.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Just go for it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Shop, the world's only comic book podcast.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain this joke?
Fucking A. Just do it.
Why?
Because, man.
How do you expect me to be
Fine,
mad at you?
I'll stop you being mad at me. Have a Pepsi.
This is like a 2-week-old meme. This meme isn't even a meme anymore.
I like how you getting mad at me over the joke of me asking you to get mad at me worked.
I reacted exactly like the internet.
Yeah. So, how was your week?
My week was going pretty good until you offered me a Pepsi.
Yeah, shit. Now I saw world hunger and shit.
Yeah, you and
Dog.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner.
She's so beautiful and so brave.
Yeah, she's super smart and super funny. Yeah, but
Buckle up, buckaroos.
yeah, a lot of shit got announced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel Rebirth.
Yeah, Marvel Rebirth. Not even gonna explain that anymore.
Nope.
You don't need an explanation. It's just a copy of Rebirth. It's
so. Jeff Johns came out and said Legacy a lot. So what if we walked out and said Legacy a lot?
Yeah. So.
Oh, and stamps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Marvel stamps that nobody cares about.
Yeah. I listened to The Secret History of Marvel. The Secret Complete History of Marvel, which is a great book. And if we were sponsored by Audible, I'd give you the ad, but we're not. So.
Yeah.
Fuck. And that's a really good book. And it covers like everything Marvel ever did ever. Like even shit they only did for like a week.
Yeah.
And they didn't mention the stamps.
Yeah.
So apparently all it does is it destroys the value of comic books.
Yeah.
What it actually does.
Because you have to peel the stamp out. Or I think you have to cut the stamp out.
I'm assuming now it'll be you peel the stamp out. I'm assuming it'll be like the
digital codes.
That might be what they do. They might just put the
stamp is the digital code?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
No.
I'd actually be fine with that.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Do you think, taking out your digital code sticker probably ruins the value of your book?
Actually, CGC doesn't rate the removal of digital codes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. But if they did have a digital code plus...
No, because it doesn't do any. It
expires.
affects nothing.
Well, it's like if you get a pack of cards with the gum still in it, it's like, yeah, but if the gum's not in it, you're like, oh, even though the gum's still inedible.
Yeah, but that's always a weird thing. Like if you read about like card collecting, it's like, is the gum still in it? And they're like, the gum's still in it. And they're like, that makes it worth like 8 times as much, even though the gum's fucking inedible.
Yeah, you take it out, it just goes. Poof.
And even when it was edible, it was still shitty gum.
Yeah.
The whole point was like, how do we get rid of all this gum? Like we sell it with trading cards.
Yeah.
That was literally the reason they started putting gum in there.
Yeah, you're lucky you didn't put the government cheese in card packs. Like,
just they put it in a cave. It's the cheese cave.
Yeah. God damn it. So yeah, that happened. Then also DC just announced not only so their new streaming thing is Freeform? No,
that's the channel Cloak and Dagger is going to be.
Oh, Cloak and Dagger is going to be
We'll get to that.
DC's going to be on their own new thing. I forget the name of it.
Here's my hope. I hope that DC releases a Marvel Unlimited equivalent, and with that subscription, you get that streaming service.
I don't know, because this sounds a lot like the Boomerang thing.
Yeah, I haven't fucked with that. How does that work? Have you fucked with it?
No. I'm not going to pay... Like, I love Cartoon Network, but I'm not going to pay for a subscription service to a bunch of their old shows.
I paid for YouTube Red just because I couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, well, it's not like there's... the other day, Boomerang actually on their Facebook account was just... They made their own lineup of old cartoons and just streamed them all day.
They did what I did with that episode with that Toonami block I was making as a joke.
Yeah, except they were...
Official.
Yeah. But yeah, so DC's going to have both Young Justice Season 3 only on there.
Yeah, so that just means it's going to get pirated is what that actually means.
Yeah, it actually does. And their newly announced show Titans is going to be
Which is going to be a live-action Teen Titans show.
Yeah. Or Titans, we don't know.
Titans is a new development.
Yeah.
We really need more shit for this wall.
Yeah, we do.
We need to get those BCW back border things to clip together.
Yeah, that'd be really
Sponsored
nice.
by BCW.
Yes, sponsored by BCW.
If we just keep saying we're sponsored enough, eventually.
Yeah. We also need to get we have a light set up here that doesn't have any power to it.
Yeah, this one.
I don't know why I put it there.
Kicked it.
But yeah, we need to get a new cord for that, cuz both my batteries after 5 uses each, both of them died. I just happen to have a direct power cord for this light panel.
But not that one.
Yeah. So now I have to buy another power cord so that they don't just die randomly.
So we don't just have our shadows.
Yeah. Well, we can make
cast
shadow
in this
puppets though.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
Hold on a minute.
How
do you do the... Oh, I haven't done this in forever.
How the fuck did I used to...
Fuck.
Hang-
What was it like? I think it was something like that. That's the bird. I don't know.
This is a bunny wabbit.
Oh, that's adorable.
Did it. Nailed
Yeah.
it.
Nailed it. Hashtag nailed it. What else?
Shadow puppet hash.
Oh yeah, and
Fuck.
Titan's gonna be written by Jeff Johns too.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So
That's cool.
yeah,
DC, doing pretty good for itself.
Marvel. What are you doing? I mean, maybe that Marvel Rebirth will actually be as good as Rebirth. We don't know. I'm just guessing it's not.
Well, the thing with DC Rebirth is, and I was another podcast I listened to was like, well, DC Rebirth felt like it had time behind it, because Marvel's only been fucking up for a year at this point, and DC's been fucking up for 4 years before they did
it
Rebirth.
feels very rushed.
Yeah,
and this new book's night. It's gonna be a 50-page,
which doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, and we're joking around, and I was like, well, because they said the last page is gonna break the internet, and the last page actually gives a name to a 50-page special. It's called a Finanza.
Yeah, because 48 is a special.
Yeah. They're probably just going to add 2 pages of ads to
80
it.
is a giant.
Yeah.
And 100 is spectacular.
Yeah. Or, I don't know, maybe they just rounded it up to 50 so it didn't sound retarded. Or special. I don't know if I can say that word.
No, but you can't advertise, in a comic, you can't advertise ads as pages.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
So, I don't know.
This is weird. And then the page is going to fold out and be 5 covers.
Oh, yeah, that was the new thing.
Yeah.
What else happened? Fox announced their 3 movies.
Oh, that's right, yep.
Dark Phoenix, Deadpool 2, and The New Mutants. They stole my script, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they hacked your gate.
They hacked my Celtics account.
Yeah.
And they stole my New Mutant script.
Yes. So New Mutants coming
I
out
actually
first.
do have a New Mutant script.
Yeah.
So I'm convinced that they stole it from me, because I was convinced that Fox was never going to make a New Mutants movie. So if once we get rich and famous enough to get tapped to make a comic book movie, I'd have one ready to go.
Yeah. It's weird though, because it's coming out first quarter 2018.
Yeah.
And they just announced it now. So there's not a whole lot of time to make a movie.
Yeah, are they filming it now?
It must have been secretly in production. If not, they're not spending a lot of time on it.
Yeah. Because if it's first quarter...
It comes out before Deadpool 2.
Yeah, because in first quarter it's February probably, right?
I guess, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe early quarter... So, yeah, probably February, because they like to put out one for February. That's what they did with Deadpool.
Yeah. And then Deadpool, I think, is going to be summer, I think.
Of course, Deadpool should be summer.
Yeah.
Deadpool should have been summer, the first one.
No, I shouldn't have. Because Deadpool, it needed the low competition month because it was Deadpool. But now that it has a name around it.
And it made the most amount of money of
they can
anything
easily
ever.
put this in the
It made
summer.
the most amount of money of anything ever.
Yeah, the highest grossing RA movie of all time.
I like my better. Like how we're the only comic book podcast.
Yes. And then Dark Phoenix is going to come later, and I don't know.
And no one... And no.
I
refuse to let them do Dark Phoenix.
I thought they were going to make a new continuity.
I want to yell at them.
I thought they were going to just reboot.
They already fucked up Dark Phoenix. What gives them the right to do it again?
I thought they said, though, that they were going to start a new continuity of X-Men.
Isn't that what they did? Is this the last one?
Sorry, my phone's going off.
Turn off the Flintstones.
Shut up.
Mark weighed that out.
I mean, I don't care.
That means they can Google you, though.
No, they can't.
Isn't that like a public group or something?
No.
Oh. Hashtag Google Dan.
What were we just saying? Yeah, they said they were going to start making a new X-Men continuity, or at least it was rumored, but maybe they're not, I guess.
I'm still not unconvinced that Marvel got the rights back.
I don't think they did. They're doing too much non-Marvel stuff now.
I want that to happen, though.
I don't think so.
I want 2 weeks before Dark Phoenix comes out, Marvel just kicks open the door guys, we were involved the whole time.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, hopefully they're good. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm kind of X-Men'd out. I actually was one of the few people who I didn't think it was a perfect movie or anything, but I thought Apocalypse was really fun.
It was fun, but...
I mean, that's all it needs to be. It just needed to be entertaining. The visuals were shit. But
totally. It looked like a PS2
Yeah, game. But like, who cares? It's fucking the X-Men. It had so many colors in it. You asshole! The other day, I sent him the trailer. Oh, he didn't watch it, but actually, you did. You had to have watched it. For Batman and Harley. And you're like, I don't like it. Why? It's too colorful. Fuck you!
It's not the same.
You always bitch.
It's not the same palette. Batman the Animated Series had a darker palette.
It's exactly the same.
It's not the same.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's funny it's too bright.
They showed the palette.
Batman should be darker.
They literally.
I looked at the picture. I didn't like
the same
thing.
I
didn't like the first picture of it either because it looks like a fan drawing of Bruce Timm art.
The only difference is the fucking voice actor.
It doesn't look right.
People, I've heard a lot of hate for Harley's voice actress, but
oh yeah,
I mean I think it's all right.
They got the old Nightwing voice actor back.
Yeah, and obviously they got
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, so
Kevin Conroy, the best Batman.
Yes, but
there was a picture on Twitter that Mark Hamill posted that showed all like the different Joker voice actors.
With his like in the center, just massive.
Yeah, and all of them had like a title like the something.
Yeah,
and then his was all caps the Joker.
Yeah,
because it's true. Because Mark Hamill is best Joker.
In your opinion,
yeah, that's true. That's a true opinion.
That's a factual opinion. I'm not gonna fucking start anything here.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna start any wars.
You're allowed to start wars.
I know I'm allowed to. I'm not gonna.
So, the DC Metal event, Dark Knight's Metal, or whatever this shit is going to be called, the thing Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo are doing, is going to spin into a new imprint called Dark Battalion, or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be another imprint. It's going to be like Young Animal, where it's kind of in continuity, but kind of not.
Yeah.
And they're going to do a new Challengers of the Unknown book, which is being written by Snyder, and do the art by another person. I should look up the solicits for this, but fuck it, who cares?
I didn't realize they were just going to like take it as a completely owned imprint. Like, that's weird. I thought it was just going to be like a side story.
I'm fine with that, though, but it's kind of interesting with what DC's been doing, because DC was like, we could do Vertigo, too, when they did Young Animal. They're like, hey, Vertigo, even though we own you, we can also do Vertigo with this.
Yeah,
now,
they were like angry at their thing that they own. Like,
yeah,
well, we can do you better, even though we do you.
Even though we are you.
Yeah.
And you are us.
It's like when I go up to the mirror in the morning, I'm just like, well, shut the fuck up, Dan. I'm way better than you. Me.
So, yeah, and there was like a joke someone made where like, this feels like with Young Animal, they're like, we could do Vertigo too, and now it feels like they're like, hey, Image, we could do Image too. Because it seems imagey, because what I read was it's going to be like all like diversity shit.
Diversity?
Yeah, it's like there's going to be gay characters and
oh wow,
transsexual and stuff like that, and then doing a new
dinosaurs and lasers.
Yeah, no, that's for metal. This is a different thing.
But I thought
I don't know. We don't know enough. But we know nothing about DC Metal, and we know nothing about what this is.
We do if you watch the fucking panel.
I didn't watch the panel. I was at the
They
fucking
said that
work.
they're just starting off with Batman, but it's actually going to span the entire DC universe, and it's not a Batman book, but Batman just happens to be at the forefront of it.
Batman's always at the forefront because Batman sells
Batman.
Because Batman sells books.
Yeah,
Trinity, Batman Trinity.
Yes, Batman Trinity. Did we talk about that?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah. What else is there?
I want to go to Walmart and I want a copy of Batman Trinity.
Yes. Just to have it.
Just to have.
Keep it in the bag and be like super rare.
No, let's see. Anything else that I marked down? The Cloak and Dragger.
Cloak and Dragger.
Go fuck yourself and I hate you.
Dragon Dragger. I almost said a bad word accidentally.
Adam Warlock might be getting a movie. He's a Marvel thing.
Adam Warlock?
He's like Remember in Young Justice when they went to space and that guy?
That's so unspecific.
The guy who talked to the alien people?
What the? That's
from Young Justice season 2.
Be less vague.
When Beast Boy and the other people went to the planet and there was the guy there who's from Earth. He was on the other planet whose name I'm blanking on right now.
Yeah, you're talking about the guy with the jetpack and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
What's his name again?
Is it Adam Strange or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's basically that.
Oh.
Yeah, it is Adam Strange. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
That's basically that. He was theorized to be in Guardians, but we don't know.
What if that's what's his name is?
Ego the Living Planet?
No. Fucking...
Sylvester Stallone?
Yes.
Hard cut.
Wait, why would he be in Guardians?
Because he lives in space.
Guardians is Marvel.
No, I was talking about Adam Warlock, the Marvel equivalent of that guy.
Oh, I was like, what the actual shit are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm sure it's DC, dickwad.
You're DC, dick whore? Fuck it, who cares? No
We're
one
just
cares.
discredited as a comic book art. We mixed up Marvel and DC. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do.
No, you mixed it up. I had it straight.
My favorite thing...
And Cloak and Dagger trailer, but I didn't watch it. Did you watch it? Tell the people.
The cinematography was surprisingly way better than I was expecting. I'm hoping the plot's pretty good. It didn't show a whole lot of plot. It was basically just like, here's a guy and here's a girl. We're from different parts of life. But wow, we have love.
They get intertangled.
And then she stabs somebody with her
Cloak
dagger.
cannot survive without dagger, and dagger cannot survive without cloak.
And then a bunch of people put a machine gun to Cloak's face. And then...
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah, and then Dagger accidentally stabs somebody with her dagger. Also, love.
I guess.
Yeah, there really wasn't a ton to it. It was basically just like a showcase of the cinematography.
That's cool. I hope the cinematography remains good.
Yeah, because, that's much better. Fucking like the cinematography and fucking...
Oh, and New Warriors is also getting a show and Squirrel Girl's on it, and that's about all I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know how the hell they're going to do Squirrel Girl.
Giving her a show kind of ruins the joke. Giving her own book kind of ruins the joke.
What was her joke?
She beats everyone up really good. Like, she beat up Thanos. And she beat up Galactus.
Well, she just comes in randomly?
Yeah. Basically, it was like a joke, like, she's technically the most powerful hero in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Because she beat everyone up. And giving her, like, a spotlight kind of ruins the joke.
I guess. I don't know. I think it's fine. Like, I've read some Squirrel Girl stuff. I'm not, like, a fan of hers.
Louis
But
Karibo likes Squirrel Girl.
yeah. I think she's fine.
I think. He did formerly.
Yeah, he likes Miss Marvel.
Does he?
Yeah,
Of course he does.
he's a huge fan. He likes G. Willow Wilson, whatever her name is.
That's her name.
Yeah. Is that her actual name?
It sounded like you said Jew, so I was like, oh no, is this that guy who draws X-Men?
No. No, I like Jewish people, Anthony.
What are you, pro-Semitic?
Yeah, like, what am I, like, don't give a shit or something? Oh my God, it's crazy, revolutionary.
All right, I think we can move on to the books that came out this week.
Jesus Christ, what came out this week, buddy?
Let's do that. Hang on, let me pull up the unofficial app of this podcast.
Yeah, that we, like, weirdly sort of
Coming out
sponsor
this
for no
week.
reason.
What?
We, like, weirdly sponsor them without their permission.
We sponsor a lot of things without their permission.
Yeah, but particularly this.
Old Man Logan 22, Mighty Thor 18, Black Panther 13, X-Men Gold 2, Infamous Iron Man 7, X-Men Blue 2, Thanos 6, Darth Maul 3, Hulk 5, Patsy Walker aka Hellcat 17, Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur 18, Ultimates 2 number 6. That's a confusing title. They should really do something about that. Mighty Captain Marvel number 4, Occupy Avengers 6, Rocket Raccoon 5, Great Lakes Avengers 7, which is funny because it's this for Great Lakes Avengers 7 said, and we guarantee 2 pages of Deadpool.
Oh, wow.
So that's funny.
Yes.
It was basically, the solicit was like, and to improve sales, we're guaranteeing you 2 whole pages of Deadpool.
And it's just going to be like 2 pages of Deadpool's ass.
It would just be like Deadpool eating a sandwich.
Yeah.
I didn't read the book. I used to read, I've Miss Marveled Great Lakes Avengers.
Yes. I thought it was all right. I didn't care enough.
Ben Reilly, The Scarlet Spider number 1. I don't know if anyone's going to buy that or anything.
Mm-hmm.
We will find out later. Elektra 3, Deadpool Punisher 2. Did you pick that up?
No.
Do you care?
Not really.
All right. Man-Thing 3, which is being written by R.L. Stine, so that's still cool, I guess.
That's cool.
Weapon X2, some True Believer stuff. Astonishing. I wanted that.
Fucking the other day,
they put True Believers for that X-Men book Josh Whedon wrote.
Oh.
I wanted that.
We went to the fucking store on Sunday, and I asked Anthony, like, how's Man-Thing? Because I thought you read it. And you just gave me, like, the most, like, asshole, like, fucking, I don't fucking know. What? Shut up, Dan. Stop asking me questions. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? Like, did I hurt your family?
Yeah, you did.
Just, like.
And from the DC side of things, we have Flash 21, Detective 955, Wonder Woman 21. Action 978. We're a year out from Action 1000.
Shit. That's a lot of actions.
It's 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
So many actions.
Yeah. Like that one time he raised his arm.
Except that one, except for that 3-year period where Action Comics was published weekly.
Oh.
Or 2 years. How long was it? It must have been like a year. There was a year where Action Comics was published weekly.
That's a lot of comic books.
Yeah.
They must have been very low quality.
That inflates the numbers a bit.
Yeah.
And also, but that fucks up Action Comics being published bi-weekly now. That fucks up Grant Morrison's DC 1 billion thing.
Why?
No, there'd be year million. Grant Morrison wrote a DC event called DC 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole premise of it was he did the math and said Action Comics number 1 million, if continuing the same schedule, would come out this date of the year. But if it's being published bi-weekly, that fucks up his whole thing.
Aww.
It was in the 978th century. And actually, DC Million's actually really funny and really good.
They could do 2 actions a week at some point. You don't know.
He didn't account for that, though. He didn't account for it being published bi-weekly.
But they need to make it happen.
But so what they need to do is they need to just hold out Action 1 million for a couple 100 years, give or take.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan, The Green Lantern Corps, number 19, Suicide Squad 16, Teen Titans 7, Batgirl 10, Hellblazer 9, Batman Beyond 7, JLA 5, Blue Beetle 8, Future Quest 12, Batman Shadow 1, Supergirl being Super 3, Kamandi Challenge 4, Batman 66, Mutant Wonder Woman 77, number 4. God damn, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go 21, Scooby-Doo Team Up number 25. Do you have any Magnolia news to report?
Yes, 2 books came out today. Lobster Johnson and the whatever the hell, let me look up the fucking thing. Lobster Johnson, Pirates Ghost number 2, and Visitor How and Why He Stayed number 3.
Oh, and Doom Patrol came out, but that's not on DC's list.
Also, do you think that in Action 1000 will be the first appearance of Dr. Manhattan? That would be pretty cray.
That would be. That'd be the spot to do it.
Yeah. A year from now.
Yeah. So 3. Well, Jeff Johns said he had a 3-year plan for Rebirth.
Fucking A.
And when he said that, I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
But that means we got the button now. Then a year later, we're 2 years in.
Or Rorschach comes back to life and Batman Rorschach, it just ends with them looking at each other and you're like,
well, what it should be is it should be Rorschach and Question, but Question doesn't exist. Neither questions exist in this universe.
What if Rorschach's a girl in this universe and
I'm
he
fine
bones
with that.
and he bones
Batwoman?
Batwoman.
No. Unless Renee Montoya becomes Rorschach, I don't want her boning anyone else. Well, that just give me my fictional lesbian couple, DC. Because you know I want it. You teased it in the Rebirth special.
Batwoman Rebirth teased that Batwoman might become a bad guy. So if Renee Montoya becomes Rorschach and is just super depressing, that might lead Batwoman to become a bad guy.
Like if they could just
conspiracy theory.
If they could just bump vaginas together a couple times, I'm fine.
Just whack.
Yeah, that's how that works, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's how trees fuck.
Yeah.
That was that old,
I watched the gameplay footage of everything. That's how trees fuck.
Yes. Whack.
Would you like to go over what you got this week?
Oh my god, this is going to be a long one, isn't it? Doom Patrol number 6 got this nice variant. It's very festive and colorful. The whatever this is, I've never heard of it. The Flash of the Button 21. I don't know what the hell that is.
It has a holographic cover. No one cares.
Yeah, Batman the Shadow number 1, written by nobody Anthony's ever heard of.
2 people I've heard of.
Yeah. Kamandi Challenge number 4. A preview for Secret Empire and a preview for all different Marvel reading chronology.
An advertisement for trades.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, this is the fucking... Oh, I see. So this is the reading order you were talking about.
Yeah, what it is it just like, hey, did we fuck up the numbering system of our books? Let's fix that.
Yeah. The Hellblazer. He's
even though
blazing.
you don't read it.
Hashtag 420 blazing in hell.
Even though you don't read it.
Yeah. I do. I'm just not caught up with it. The Flash, the button. Sorry, time paradoxes happen.
Yeah, we owe one to a friend.
Yeah. And then the Visitor, how and why he stayed number 3, because I like the Hellboy universe. And
Batman, The Shadow, number 1. I read it. We'll talk about that in a minute. Gold. Axamon Gold 2. Hellblazer number 9. Doom Patrol number 6. I also got the variant. It's also pretty cool. Kamandi 4. Flash the Button also. Triple Time Paradox.
Yeah.
And Batman Detective 955, even though I don't read Detective really.
Someday you'll actually catch up on Detective.
I like collecting Detective because, you know, Detectives was like the beginning of it and shit.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Anything you'd like to start with?
I'll just start with this. The Visitor, How and Why He Stayed, a.k.a. like the only happy Hellboy book ever that's in continuity, excluding that fucking children's book that I don't care about. I mean, I'm sure it's fine,
that I want to make you read.
I'll probably end up reading it at some point anyways. I'm going to hate it, though.
Is it in canon, though?
No, it's not in canon.
Oh. That makes me so sad.
Yeah. No, of course it's not going to be in
Why
canon.
can't it be in canon? Why couldn't he have been a baby?
Because it takes place, like, in hell, which is weird.
Does it?
I think so.
And one in Eisner.
Yeah, and he plays around with, like, hell friends, but I don't think he was even, like, conscious in hell. I think he, like, was born, his dad, like, ripped off his arm and put on the big thing, and then all of a sudden something happened. He got warped away to Earth. Like, terrible things happened.
Like, TARDIS sounds happened and he was on Earth.
And then Azazel is like, fuck, my son's, like, somewhere else. And then everybody in hell murdered each other.
That happens
because they like to do that. It's their thing.
Hell does that sometimes. Yeah. It's pretty shitty in hell.
Yeah, it's
unless the Bible's right and all the gay people go to hell. So if that happens, I think hell's pretty gentrified at this point.
Did you see that Onion article?
Yes, that's what I'm.
Hell now a thriving community for gay culture.
Which is if that would happen, like
it would,
hell would probably be really nice.
It would. It'd be like a very nice place.
I've been to gentrified neighborhoods. They're pretty cool. There's food's there.
It was very clean.
Yeah, like, hell would be pretty rad.
Yeah,
they put air conditioning everywhere.
Yeah, you go to the market and like, hey, nice top. They have thanks.
They have dragon fruit.
Yeah,
which is the most like what's the like exotic fruit I could think of.
Yeah.
But yes, we referenced an Onion article.
Yes. So they just deal with the cult of whatever this thing's called again.
Black Flame?
No, this isn't Black Flame. This is something else. This is more of a Hellboy thing. Witchfinder did something with it.
Dog.
Yeah, I know, my dog sucks. And then it ends. I don't know if they like. I think they're like hinting there's like Adam and Eve or something. I don't know. I'm not fully caught up with Hellboy canon, so I might just be missing a reference. And also he kind of hinted the fact that this might be depressing in the end. So.
All right.
So
this is a book I didn't read. It's probably pretty good.
The end. That's yeah.
You want to talk about the button last?
Yeah, duh.
Did you read Kamandi?
I did not read Kamandi yet.
Kamandi, which is the DC challenge. I hope they do more of these. I hope they do like a more standard, like different hero one. Mm-hmm. Art in this. Let's get off the ad page so you can see a whole page of art. The art's really nice. It was super good. It was done by Gianluca and written by James Tynan, who writes Detective. He's a good writer. I enjoy him. I ended with him getting on a motorcycle and running away from mole people.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
It's not like... he can easily escape from that one. I liked it better when there was a nuke.
Yeah, the first issue that ended with a nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good book.
Yeah. I think I read the last issue, so I think I'm caught up, aside from the one I haven't read. Batman the Shadow. Do you like it?
I enjoyed it. Did you read it?
I started it.
I flipped through it and read like the first half.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's being written by Scott Snyder and Steve Orlando.
I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he might have done a Batman book before.
Yeah, no one knows.
Nobody likes it. I'm sure nobody likes it.
Where's the credit page?
And who the fuck's Greg Capullo? Greg, I took a Greg Capullo last night. Oh, I suck so much.
So yeah, art's cool. being written by 2 writers who are cool. And the Shadow's getting a book from Dynamite, so that's cool, I guess.
Yep. Doom Patrol.
Oh, yeah, let me find my Doom.
Did you read it?
I did read Doom Patrol.
It was really good. Oh, that's right, yeah.
Doom Patrol is good. This is the last issue of the first arc.
Yes. And then they're canceled for now, but they won't be for a while.
They're not. They're fine.
Okay. Oh,
They were never.
Did they get uncanceled?
Yes.
Okay.
They were never canceled in the first place.
I know, but they technically were canceled. It's technical.
It wasn't canceled. It was resolicited.
It's tantled.
It's tanceled.
Tantled. Tantled or tonsiled.
Temporarily canceled. Tanceled.
Yeah, tantled. It was tantled. We're gonna have to use that now. But yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't read Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol, you can get all 3 in soft cover, or you can get the omnibus, or you could get them in small. No, they don't sell the small ones anymore. They went out of print. You could get the 3 big trade paperbacks, or you could get the big omnibus. Mm-hmm. But if you didn't read Grant Morrison's or you can read it online if you're for people who don't like paper.
Yeah.
But if you didn't read Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol, you're fucked.
Well, you have to at least the first volume. I read the first volume and I got everything fine. So just read that. At least, and then you'll understand the Bane's coloring book for some reason.
Yeah,
won't.
That still has no explanation.
I love this. I showed it to Alex, and he thought it was like the greatest thing ever.
They've been doing this for a while now. They put coloring books in the back of it, which is something I find. It's not like even like the adult ones where it's like intricate little patterns. It's literally like children's coloring books, but with Bane.
Yeah. They showed. So this one was very confusing.
Can I say something stupid real quick? Did you know that when the adult coloring book craze thing started, there was a legitimate shortage of colored pencils in the United States after that became a thing?
The adult coloring book?
Yeah, do you know of the adult coloring book trend that happened?
I didn't know there was a trend.
When that happened, like last year, like in the summer, when they were like, adult coloring books are a thing, there was a shortage of colored pencils in the U.S.
I did not know that.
Yeah, just due to it. It was really funny.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a trend. I never saw anybody with a...
I'm a lifeguard, so just spoilers.
That's all I ever do.
And during meets for like 3 months, every parent was sitting there with an adult coloring book. I'm like, are you 4? What did you just read a book or something?
Yeah. Well, I like coloring books. They're cool.
But like everyone was like, it's not. But there's not even like fun shit where it's like his picture of Spider-Man. It's like dumb like kaleidoscope patterns. I'm like, this isn't. How are you finding this fun? DC did adult coloring book variants for 1 month, and that was pretty cool. But that would be you coloring in like again, like I only did it when I was little. I'm like, it's a Spider-Man coloring, but I like coloring with Spider-Man because I like Spider-Man. Like no one likes like this fucking cubic weird pattern of a flower. Like, why do you care about this flower? Color something cool.
Unless you're paid to do it by a comic book company, then coloring comic books is great.
No, but you're still coloring like superhero shit. But then it's fucking like a pattern. It's like a semicircle. It's like a swirly whirl. Like if you looked into a kaleidoscope but took away the colors and just left the lines. I'm like, what are you doing, adult coloring book community?
Well, that's what you're trying to restore. That's like it's an RPG. Every coloring book, you have to restore color to the universe.
God fucking damn it.
So in Doom Patrol, all I can just say is they get in a car crash with an alternate continuity of themselves, and their alternate continuity selves die. So that's nice.
That happens sometimes.
It happens sometimes.
Grant Morrison apparently wrote a book called The Filth. I've never heard of it. Wait, is that new? It's got to be. I'm going to do a Google.
This is so bizarre. Like, what the hell? These guys are so weird. But then they crash land, and then they find Jane, and shit happens without spoiling too much, but you know. And it was nice. The ending was very nice. And then this girl that they met before, I don't know what she's going to be doing. This has been the final chapter of Doom Patrol Brick by Brick. Thank you for spending some time with us, and stay tuned for more nutritional goodness. I didn't even notice at the bottom.
Do you want me to read the synopsis of The Filth from Wikipedia? That is a reprint of a Vertigo thing Grant Morrison did.
What was it?
Do you want me to read the plot synopsis from this Grant Morrison book?
Yes.
This series tells the story of Greg Feely, Yeah, Greg Feely, a bachelor whose main interests include his cat and masturbating to pornography.
Wow.
Feely is an active member of the shadowy quasi-government organization called The Hand, in their attempts to keep society on the path to the status quo. That
sounds like the most Grant Morrison book ever. The bad guys are keeping people on the path to the status quo.
Yes.
Did you say Q?
Yes, it's pronounced status quo. That was in quotation marks.
I hate you.
I didn't write it. Hellblazer was cool. If you like Hellblazer, you should read it. If you don't like Hellblazer, you're a tool.
Thanks, tool.
And lastly...
Oh, yeah. We didn't talk about this.
No, you saved it.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yeah, duh.
Grab yours.
Oh, shit. That's right. I have 2.
One is for a person.
I love this cover, by the way. You know, it's pretty. And shit. Because he fucking died.
I'm going to have to put this shit in the bag when I get home.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So what happened in this one, buddy?
It's a whole fucking ordeal.
A lot of shit. Shit.
So it shows Johnny Thunder on the top of the retirement home. They literally haven't mentioned him since the Rebirth special, I don't think. Yeah. Unless they mentioned him in Flash, but I haven't read Flash in 19 issues.
Yes.
Even though I like Flash, but I had to Miss Marvel Flash.
Yeah. Well, because it was just like, everybody's Flash now. Did they resolve that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Did they? I don't know.
Okay.
I stopped reading Flash.
I wish Batman was Flash now.
Batman was a Green Lantern once.
Was he?
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
He'd be really good at it.
He would. Batman would be good at everything. It's like one of those things where, like, I was complaining about with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, so if it took a genius, like, if fucking Benedict Cumberbatch was able to become Doctor Strange, why doesn't Tony Stark just go, I'm going to learn this now?
Because he didn't go to a monastery.
You could just go to the monastery.
But he doesn't know where it is.
Fuck you.
You have to want it.
Yeah, you have to want it. They're the same character.
That's the point. One is magic and one is technology.
Yeah.
They're two sides of the same.
Anyway, so...
Barry Allen's doing Barry Allen shit where he looks at shit really fast because he's the Flash. You just read this book is the primary.
Yeah, it's the goal of
Flash
that one.
is running around doing Flash shit, and they're talking, and they're talking.
And then time travel.
It's mostly talking, and then there's time travel, and the best thing happens. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Hang on. I can't see where I'm aiming this. Guys, trunks are back. Look at them. They're there.
So out of focus.
They're also there. Fuck. Up there, guys.
You could
don't worry.
Put it in focus.
How?
No.
I thought that camera had to be focused on the computer.
What?
Nothing.
No, it's on autofocus right now.
Oh, we're Ashensing it.
Yeah, because I didn't feel like dealing with it. It's so hard to focus with this. It's a webcam. It's like fucking. I need to get a better camera because my other camera now has issues where it desyncs because it shoots in a variable frame rate. It sucks. Fun. I could shoot with my phone camera, but I don't have the space.
So then they return to the Batcave, but it isn't the Batcave. Like, it doesn't have anything.
And it has a gun for some reason.
It has a gun in it, and then a thing happens.
Oh, shit. We're not going to spoil it.
No. Oh, and X-Men Gold.
Oh, and X-Men Gold. No racist shit this time, I think. Maybe
100% racist free, hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Well, no, it's X-Men, so it's very non-racist free, but it's tastefully not racist free. Because the racist stuff is the bad thing in this book.
Yes, and not
the X-Men aren't wearing shirts about fuck Jews or anything.
Yeah, that didn't happen this time.
Yeah, so no racist stuff in the artwork anymore.
No subliminal racism.
Yeah, and otherwise it's just an X-Men book now. And that guy's fired.
Yeah, he got fired pretty good.
Yeah, he got his ass toasted.
And then he complained about the Jews or something.
Yeah, because he's racist.
Because he's a dick.
Yeah. So, what's coming out next week, buddy?
Oh, yeah, that's the next part of this show.
Yep, that's what we do. I'm gonna hold up.
Next week we have Spider-Man 16, Deadpool, Spider-Man 17, Spider-Gwen 19, Star Wars Poe Dameron 14, Jessica Jones number 8. Oh, they're getting back on schedule because X-Men Gold 3 comes out next week.
Yes.
That's good. Secret Empire number 1. I have to pick that up. Hawkeye 6, Nova 6, Unstoppable Wasp 5, Jean Grey 1, Bullseye 4, Iron Fist 3, All New Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, which is being written by Jerry Duggan, who's a writer I like. Star Wars Rogue One 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Mother Entropy number 1, which is a one-shot, I guess. It backed out. Marvel All Universe Avengers Ultron Revolution, which is the kids' book. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout number 1, which is again another one shot. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing with this movie, where instead of just having a random new book that's going to run for 6 issues and then leave, they're just doing a bunch of one shots to promote Guardians. So that's pretty cool, I guess. God damn it!
And
from the DC side of things, we have Batman 22, Superman 22, Nightwing 20, Green Arrow 22, Aquaman 22, Harley Quinn 19, Deathstroke 18, DC Comics Bombshells number 26, Cyborg 12, Flintstones 11, the second to last issue, Rise and Fall of Captain Atom number 5, Bane Conquest number 1, and Injustice 2 number 1.
Also, we should probably go over the books for Free Comic Book Day, since that's next week.
Is that next week?
Yep. It's the right after Guardians of the Galaxy comes out. It's next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, next Saturday. All right, cool. I'm going to have to take that off.
I mean, we could go over those books next week, but we might as well just go over what comes out this week.
Yeah. What comes out?
Well, for first off, next week for Mignolaverse stuff, it's just a hard trade for Rise of the Black Flame. Also, not canon, but Baltimore number 4 comes out. So, or Baltimore, whatever. I don't know. I don't read Baltimore. Betty and Veronica from Archie Comics.
Cool.
Bongos, Simpsons. Let's see. Boom Studios is doing Summer Blast, FCBD.
Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, yeah. I'm a retard. And Avatar, or Dark Horse is doing one book. It's an Avatar book for some reason. I don't know why.
Last Airbender?
Yeah, so that they can put out 5 million Avatar things.
Last Airbender?
They just confirmed that there's going to be 5 Avatar movies.
The Last Airbender?
No! The Smurfs.
The Last Airbender?
Yes. DC is doing like 3 books, but they're all top secret. So
I hate when they do that.
Marvel's doing the same thing too.
Fuck them.
Star Trek The Next Generation. I Hate Image. I don't know what the hell that is.
Can I see?
Yeah, it's an Image book called I Hate Image.
Oh yeah. That would that's I hate that's Fuck Fairyland, I Hate Fairyland and stuff like that.
Oh, all right, that's cool.
That's the sequel to I Hate Fairyland.
Spider-Man plus Secret, cuz whatever. Rick and Morty, Doctor Who.
Oh, I want the Rick and Morty one.
Yeah, there's a Zelda one. It's a manga thing. I don't know.
Man of War.
I don't know how this works. It's from the Twilight Princess manga, but I guess it's just a part of it. I don't know. I don't know what Exo Man of War.
Exo Man of War. Valiant.
Underdog. Miraculous. Riverdale. Steam Wars. Strike Leader. Lady Mechanica.
Luckily, we can only get 3.
Yeah. The Looking Glass Crossfire. Captain Canuck.
That might be a Canadian-only thing.
Yeah, it looks like one. Fresh Off the Boat. DC Top Secret. It's their silver book. Buffy the Vampire, or Buffy High School.
Oh yeah,
Years.
we only Free Comic Book Day is ranked on store, so
wouldn't that other store is probably going to get the gold ones?
Probably.
So we'll be able to get all that there. Guy Delis Hostage. I don't know what the fuck that is. Colorful Monsters. Tex Patagonia. Animal Jam. The Incal World's Greatest.
I have to mark March 6th off on the calendar to get off.
Yeah. And also, are you going to have Thursday afternoon off?
I'll make sure.
World's Greatest Cartoonists. Kid Savage. TMNT. We could just go on Saturday, too, if you want.
No, we can't.
Yeah, we had to go.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, we can't.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Catalyst Prime. Attack on Titan. I don't know how that works. Also, the most shocking thing ever, Guardians of the Galaxy. But it's classified, so you don't know what it's going to be about. I'm almost positive it's going to
be movie related.
Yes. Hilda's back. There's gonna be a Tick comic.
Cool.
Barbie. Bad Machinery. 2000 AD. The Loud House. Time. I keep reading. It's called Time Shifters, but every time I read, I think it says Time Sniffers.
Time boners.
Time boners. Can't talk about that.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we kind of can. Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's never gonna make it.
No, I might make it. I promised that. I said that at one point I will pay him for the rights to make that movie.
There's SpongeBob comic book.
That always has existed.
Freestyle Funnies. Street Fighter V comic. Malika, Dragon Ball Super. Grim Fairy Tales. The Ballad of Frank in Bonsteel, which he's like showing his ass for some reason, and that's it. So yeah. Free comic book day next Saturday. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
They'll have to do a shop for that, I guess, maybe.
Free comic book shop?
Yeah. Where
we'll give away the podcast for free.
That's so confusing. Bye.
No, you're supposed to pay for that. Are people not paying for it?
Shit, were you guys not paying? Oh my god.
You fucking assholes watching it on some random YouTube channel for free.
Hey, don't be swearing so much, you fucking asswipe.
Go suck a dick?
Yeah, we're gonna be labeled and now we can't do ads on this video.
Oh, yeah.
Cockface.
Dick whore.